Hey everyone, welcome to a new review. Behind me is the new Citroen C3. This is a little facelift, so in this video we're going to take an in-depth tour of the exterior, interior, and check the infotainment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, it's free, and click the little bell to get notified when I upload new videos. It's going to be also separate a video of point of view driving with no talking and point of view driving at night with full review, so don't miss that. But without further ado, let's just jump into the review. Here is the new C3 facelift. Very gorgeous. This is the Shine package, and we have a Pure Tech 1.2 liter petrol, 3-cylinder inline, 110 horsepower with 6-speed manual. We can see the new redesigned LED lights. Kind of looks like the new C4 as well, and smaller changes on the exterior, same on the interior. So nice profile look, and let's just come a little bit closer. So we have the LED lights on the top and on the bottom. You have turn signals on the top, have Citroen LED vision, fog lights on the bottom, and we have some air intake on the top between the license plates top and bottom. And as mentioned, there's going to be occasional traffic, so I like the color. It's very gorgeous looking. So we have a little bit more light on this side because we're in the forest. So we have I believe 16-inch tire, so it's 205/55 R16. Nice diamond cut alloys, black and silver contrast. Then we have Michelin Primacy 4. It's a very good tire for efficiency, less road noise. We have a little bumper protection. If I back up now, there's no traffic. You can see the car. It really looks elegant. It's a small car, but it looks stylish. Then we have the black roof, so you can see that color. You can pick a lot of colors on this car particularly because it's aimed at customers who want to have fun cars when it comes to exterior design. And you can see now the rear LEDs, so looking nice. And then we have parking sensors on the front and rear standard. Real exhaust pipe is on the right side. And just to show you the fuel cap, so you actually have to use a key to unlock this. So I haven't seen this in a while, honestly, so I guess no one's gonna steal your fuel cap. Excuse me, if your fuel. You can still wash this. There's a drainage over here for that, and this is the recommended petrol. So also you can see on the lights Citroen and these stickers. So personally I wouldn't go for them because you can see some bubbles, some press. This is a press car, so some journalists were picking this with their nails, I guess. And then the car really looks sweet from the rear. It just looks, I don't know, roundish. Kind of reminds me of a Fiat 500. I don't know why. Citroen C3. So beautiful new black badge. And over here we have license plates. So let me just show you the illumination. You have to, well, first unlock the car for starters. Then if we press the button, so the button is over here. You have to really press it hard. And then here are your LED license plates. So if I back up, you can see it does open fairly tall. Put the whole car in the frame. There we go. So 300 liters is the space. So that's pretty decent for a small city hatchback. And over here, you can see there's extra room for maybe spare tire. In this case, we got a spare, batching kit, fire extinguisher. And this is pretty basic inside. You have a grocery hook over here, nothing on the other side, and you have one light on the left. So the height here is around 10 fingers of height. If you have kids, there's the ISOFIX points, and you have, so let's say 60-40 to knock down the seats. So I haven't found any information in case you want to know what's the cargo volume when you knock down the seats. So I guess Citroen didn't provide that information. You can remove these on the top and then move this shelf, but it's also nice, it has this profile, so maybe you can put a longer umbrella here just as a backup in rainy days. And over here you can pull down to close. It does have this nice rubber so this doesn't flop around. Let's close this up. It is a little bit loud, although I did use a little bit more force than I would like to. Elegant looking, but let's check the interior. Now I'm a little bit tall, so this is a small hatchback, just for these cars to pass. So sometimes there's no rules, sometimes there's no traffic, sometimes there's traffic, so but I like this spot. So once again, fairly good closing sound, but honestly a little bit of rattle. So the doors open fairly wide, but they're not too long. If you want to put a child seat, in that case you have the ISOFIX that points underneath over here. Now checking the seals. So standard seal on the top, double. There's a little opening here gap, but then you have this one. You can push here the key and turn to lock from the inside for the kids. Now hard plastic. This is a 17,000 euro car, so don't expect a lot, but still this is soft where you lean your elbow perhaps. Power windows, speaker on the bottom, and then contrasting plastic. Pretty basic stuff. We have nice cloth seats, all gray, some sort of yellow contrast stitching. They look nice, so the driver isn't horning to me to some cyclists. So it's getting busy here. Anyways, back to the review. I'm usually far away from the road, so no worries. If you knock down the seats, you can see how that looks. So it's not flat, but it is what it is. And you'll have to hold the seatbelt because this is in a way, sort of. So, and it doesn't lock into the place. Huh. Why is it not locking into the place? Well, we have to slam it a little bit, so there we go. Okay, I'm going to attempt to sit inside. So I was sitting in front, and I'm 2 meters tall. Leg room, or feet, yes, okay, but as you can see, no room for my knees. But let's be honest, this is a small city hatchback. Okay, there we go. So if I was an average person, I'd probably have some space, but you know, yeah, I guess, yeah, you should have enough space. Well, let me just show you. So from the inside look, nice tall window. This might be kind of a blind spot, but overall not too shabby. Seats are comfortable, at least. French cars are good in that area. This is the front, so there's a hook over here. No handles on either side, and there's no light either, so that's a little bit basic. Now just exit the way I got in. It's kind of difficult for a tall person, so thumbs up for my effort here. Tinted windows on the rear, and doors don't go all the way down. And tell me, what do you think about this air bubbles? I know this is for protection. I'm not a huge fan of this personally, but I guess some people will like that. You can spec 15 or 16-inch tire dimension, and then if you have more luggage, you need to have a higher tire pressure on the rear there for stability and safety. Just a friendly reminder. Front doors open really wide. It's a lot easier to enter here. Same materials. It's nice, you can lock the rear. Power windows, and this is a nice detail to grab and close. This is something French cars are known about. They like style. And then this is pretty basic, and just to show you my water bottle. So it's not good, it just flies around, you know. This is where you should keep it. And just to show you, we're gonna pop the hood later. Manual as mentioned, so this is for up and down. Push this up to slide back and forward, and over there you can turn that to tilt. The seats are fairly comfortable, yep, although there's no lumbar support, but very comfortable. I was a little bit sweaty, to be honest, in the summer temperatures, but yeah, the car was hot, to be fair. I can see how they maximize the space, so they were really trying to put as much space inside, but I'm just too tall in my case. And over here you can adjust manually the height of the beam, your mirror controls, and here is your cruise control. Classic, so I'm just gonna hop inside. Good closing sound. Now zooming out. This is the point of view, so there will be a video of point of view driving, no talking in the night review as well. Don't miss that if you're interested in the car. So as we can see, hard plastic is a theme in this car. So again, this is a car that's supposed to be entry model, sort of. So we have a speaker over there, both sides, and we have air vents on the top. Pretty basic, if you ask me, and that's fine for this price tag. So we have some leather, the steering wheel, free spoke, simple voice commands, volume, and this is for the little infotainment inside computer, and over here a list, source, drop phone calls for the radio. Over here we have a fairly not too small but decent sized screen, and really minimalist. We have here a knob, feels good, for the volume, and press to mute or turn on off the infotainment, front blow, rear defrost, hazards. You can see that. And you can lock the car from the inside. You can put your mobile phone here, just plasticky here, and over here we have a 12 outlet and a USB-A. Little storage area over there. 2 cup holders. And we have the 6-speed manual, so it has a long travel for the gears, fits in nicely. So yep, and we have a manual handbrake. This is rare in most cars. Over here, parking card, water. So again, the seats have small bolsters, but they're really wide. So, and they have this nice cushion on the top. So I think, you know, they're really comfortable so far. And we have a spacious glove compartment. Now you can see inside, it's really long. No illumination, no AC. It's a little bit of shame. And as mentioned, the key, you have to use the key, which I've left in my pocket. So while I pull it out, let me show you. On the top you have a nice mirror, and you have basic LED lights that are warm lights. So you can only turn this one on, because the car, when the car ignition is on, then you can turn this. And over here you have the documents holder, mirror, no light on the top, and like most cars, this doesn't extend, so this area is still shining. So pretty basic. And let's show you the front space. Spacious on the front as expected. And well, the key inside there. And just to show you, one thing I do like about this car, besides the exterior looks, you are a little bit tall. This is like a small crossover, so you can see the hood. This is my view, and the overview around the car is good. This might be an issue. but still it shouldn't be a problem. Now, kind of sweating here. It's a warm summer day. Turning on electronics. So we do have classical gauges, odometer and the speedometer, temperature on the top, over here on the top, and fuel. And you have a basic digital speedo with the information, and you have some buttons for the service, for the brightness, and you can reset the odometer. Now, just to show you here, you can go down, you can see here trip, range of fuel since start, and this is the consumption 6.4. I was a bit speeding on the highway, so because I'm short with the time for this car, I have another car to review tomorrow, and that's it. This is really basic stuff. Now, to show you the infotainment, also very basic. Over here you can have options, Bluetooth phone connection. On the top, Bluetooth phone, mirror link, Android Auto, and CarPlay. Ensure to activate your device in mode visible, connect via USB, so you need to use a cable on the USB port on the bottom. And over here you have lane departure, a warning system, start stop parking sensors, under inflation, traction control, diagnostics. So this car is packed with safety features. Parking, read those, and I'm gonna swipe through them. So those are your stuff here. So this is car information, and then over here like apps, phones, and calls, and then climate control. It's pretty basic. AC, you can put it automatic. Then you can control here the fan speed, you can control the air direction, you can close the air circulation, and over here you have options, auto mode, so you have normal, fast, or soft air condition. Those are your options. Again, if you want to use the navigation, you need to connect the USB. And over here we have the radio, so let's just demonstrate that. So I can't play it for too long, not to get a copyright strike, but I would say it's decent, it's okay for bass speakers and this car price. You can have here list, presets, your favorite radio stations. Here in options you can switch other stuff, like bass, middle, treble, balance, where you want the sound, touch tones, like that, volume link to speed, voice, ringed. So that's your stuff in here, FM band, DAB radio. So, or I guess, yeah, AM as well. Okay, sorry for that. And sources, radio, USB, and you can use connect your iPad or iPod. So that's the basic information. You can press the screen with the 3 fingers, then it brings this shortcuts, and you just see here, I know there was a another menu, if I can remember it, because options, not that. So I think there should be more. Oh, you can press the gear, yeah, over there. So now you can turn off the screen like a minimalist, and then brightness, you can control the brightness. You can have multiple profiles, like a family car or a business car with some settings. You can configure here system configuration, factory settings, system info, privacy, date and time, basic stuff. And over here, screen configuration. You can have the brightness, contrast, and ambience. You can change this to blue color, so if you want that, or the electric. So it's kind of fun. And over here you can change the language. So that's all the stuff. And here you can have share data or not share any data. with the Citroen. So excuse me, that's the whole thing, whole system. Okay, cutting this in, so you can see Apple CarPlay. You need to use the cable, but it is a little bit laggy because the screen is just excuse me, my phone is connected and it is my camera, so that's why it's a bit laggy. The graphic interface is nice, and I just wanted to show you reverse. So correction, there's only rear parking sensors, and something that I've maybe missed, so you need to press this one for the trip computer, and this one's for voice commands. Now it dropped my recording because my phone is my camera, and then you should leave your lights always on automatic. That's it. And this is for the fogs, on or off. Now over here is your cruise control, memorize, set, reset, memorize, and then cruise control on, off in the middle, and a limiter, speed limiter. And there's buttons behind as well for speed up and down. So that was it. That was the whole look. Now I gotta say, a little spoilers, the engine is really punchy, so it's a nice fun car. It's an entry car. You can get you know, nothing too fancy, but it serves the purpose of being a city car, and it's really good also for you know, city commute, or even if you're going on the highway. The car is really sweet, to be honest. Yeah, I forgot to pop the front area in. The door handles are pretty basic, but on the driver's side you have the physical cylinder. And just to show you, so lane assist, rain sensor, and light sensor. So let me just check here. Kind of forgot, I think Citroen, yep, he has it on the right side of the badge. So you press that thing upwards. You have to use the little leg, but there is the little 1.2 liter petrol engine, pure tech, again 110 horsepower. The blue thing here is your washer fluid, and it's nice. You also have a sound insulation inside. So that's the whole review. I hope you like the video. Do comment below, how do you like it? I think it's a nice and a sweet car. It just looks elegant, so you get the basic stuff for the buck, and you get a little bit of style as well. Here's the night part to show you how it looks if we unlock the car. You can see those LED lights. So if you come a little bit closer, you can see how they look. And I'm gonna back up a bit. So over here you can see the profile, and over here is the rear look. If we lock the car, you can see the turn signals, and then unlock it again. Now let's open the cargo space. Again, 300 liters. So we have those bright LED lights on the top, but one light on the left. So it's fairly good illumination. Couldn't hurt if they added a second light. So just to show you the rear, so no illumination whatsoever. I think they could have added a one light, wouldn't hurt, but it is what it is. And then on the front, also very basic, two lights on the top. So to show you, I have to use the key. So this is kind of bright. Just gonna switch to wide lens. So this is sort of point of view. This is gonna be night point of view. So don't miss that. Subscribe and click the bell to get notified. So just to show you, if I switch the light to night, you can see that this dims, so it's not too bright. And then you can see the LED headlights are quite good. So this is going to be more of a night point of view review. You can see basic information here, and you can see the illumination is white. If you press anything. You get amber on the top, so this is all there is. Buttons illuminate white, and then if you lock, it goes red. So not much to show you, unfortunately. And yes, this doesn't have any light, the glove compartment, which is really absolutely a shame if you ask me. So I don't know what they were thinking, but even in the base models, many cars just have that. So there you go. And just to turn on the engine, so there we go, it switches automatically, and the lights are automatic. So but we're gonna turn it off. So that's it. That was a short tour of the night. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you do, give it a like. Leave your comments below. What do you think about the little new C3? And as always, stay safe at home and on the road. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.